Welcome. It's episode 38, and I'm here with.
Oh, it's Capone. I'm more lost.
And I feel like we've hung out before, but we never really sat down.
Right.
So welcome. I know you brought some people with you.
The squad. Squad. Right, know what it is?
Always. And then Staz hanging out in the corner. Where's Gilberto?
Hey, Gilberto is chilling in the video. Working.
I was thinking, I was like, dude.
Chilling, working.
Gilberto.
Yeah, he edited.
All right, well, shout out to him. Glad he's still with the team, right? All right, so welcome. First, let's start off with a couple questions. How long have you been here?
Shit, like 5 years now. 5 years.
So, do you kind of feel like you're?
Yeah, I feel like I'm tapped in. I feel like I'm tapped in. I'm here now. But yeah, I still St. Louis started down.
When you got here, who was the first person you kind of reached out to, or did you already have like a connect?
Actually, the first person I reached out to musically wise was Fonz. One of my homies went to school with somebody that was just like right near Fonz studio. He's like, oh, I know somebody. So yeah, Fonz was the first person I actually recorded with out here. So,
and you still record with him, huh?
I still rap with Fonz.
That's dope. Yeah, 5 years later.
That's true.
And how long have you been with Style and Soul?
Shit, I mean, I've been rocking with Style and Soul since I really got out here too, but we made it official like, 2017? Yeah, 17. So 3 years now, solid.
And did that kind of happen like naturally? Like, where did y'all meet? Or did they find you?
Well, musically, I mean, I reached out to Ben Fly for a feature. He was like one of the first artists I reached out for a feature out here. And just seeing how everything was rocking and how he was moving the movement. And it just happened genuinely. I wouldn't say it was forced or nothing. It was just like, I'm always around, we rocking. So it was love always. It was open arms.
You're like, why are we not on the same team?
Yeah, so yeah.
And do you think it kind of benefits you to be with like a team like that, like with Style and Soul?
Yeah, teamwork makes the dream work. I mean, if everybody understands that, I mean, it's just elements of the game that people don't understand that like you lack without having a team. Like you can still do your solo thing, but you still need that team output. You still need that team factor that motivates you, that keep you, you know what I mean, like competitive.
Yeah, do you guys push each other?
Hell yeah. That's off real. Just on the strength of that work ethic, you know what I mean? We see each other working, it's just gonna push somebody naturally. And if you're not working, that's just gonna be you. You can understand that nobody ain't gotta say nothing to be like, yo, you ain't working. Because if everybody working around you, you ain't working, you know what I mean? It's gonna feel like, yo, like you're getting the short end of the stick. So.
I feel like there's always something going on. Like one of you guys always shooting a video or recording or in the studio or dropping something. It's never like
it's not
like you guys are quiet for that long.
Foot on their necks, off for real. They on their necks.
That's dope. So let's talk about your singles a little bit. Which is your latest one?
I just dropped Come Correct yesterday, so it's out right now. Go stream that. It's on all platforms. That song is a vibe.
Who's that with? That's just you?
No, it's solo vibe. I'm dropping a lot of solo singles right now, so I can get ready to drop my tape. So dropping a lot of singles for me. Right
Early next year?
It might be soon.
Nobody ever has like a real date. Nobody ever has a real date. Which is fine. Which is fine. You can always change it.
Facts.
And then you have two other recent singles too. One with Ben Fly as well, correct?
Off My List and Over This been crazy. So yeah, it's working.
Over This was like the last one I heard.
Yeah.
And I know I talked to Riley a little bit about it. How was that? How was it recording that song?
It was fun. We just vibing. It was a summer, the quarantine session. That's what we really should have called everything. We was really locked in the studio in the quarantine. Most people don't understand that. So I was straight. I love that vibe. I love being around talented artists because they bring the best out of me for sure.
And it kind of just happened naturally. They were never like, hey, come get on this. Everybody was already there. That's what Riley was saying. So I'm like, that's kind of cool.
Just chilling.
I'm like, that's kind of cool. You guys were already hanging out. And then any new music videos with any of these songs?
I just shot a video in LA too while we were shooting Over This. Just dropped it's gonna be the Don't Bother Me. So that's gonna be coming soon. I just dropped a video with T Nasty from Oceanside, so I just want to check. So staying working. It's gonna be a lot of videos coming my tape, so just get ready for that.
Do you shoot any here in Arizona? I feel like
Mostly all of my videos I got on my page right now have been shot in Arizona.
Okay, who does those for you?
Tyler shot them. Creative Guy Ty, shout out to him. He shot a lot of my videos. Who else shot my videos? Steve Schiller shot my video.
I like
Sammy
his stuff
Black
too.
shot my video.
Yeah.
I actually had 3 of them in the All That I Wanted video. Sammy Black, who was it? Dylan Toon.
Okay,
And,
cool.
who else was there? It was another shooter.
You got everybody.
It was all 3 of them. But yeah, I had a, you know what I mean? I had a movie with their ass, so that was back in February.
How do you pick a videographer for?
No, I just felt like I needed to put all of them in a room because the vibe that I created was like a party scene. So I knew they hadn't like worked with each other. So I brought like honestly that same vibe to like over this to like the video.
The video
game,
game, yeah.
They was all around and they was like, shit, like, all right, well, let me use your footage. So I got like a mixture of
That's so cool.
all that shit in one video. So that was dope. And I don't really see that with a lot of Arizona artists, like bringing different videographers together.
Yeah, because it's so uncommon, and you kind of feel like you're kind of stepping on someone's toes, but you're like, no, this is gonna be cool.
Shit. So yeah,
I'm gonna have 5 video guys, and y'all can hang out. Like, hey, because they're never gonna be in the same room. Very rarely.
You don't hit each other up to be like, yo, let's work together on a video. But that could be something that need to be crossed and may happen for videographers out here to stop that stigma. Because everybody want to talk about Arizona rappers working together and shit. So
you're right. And same with engineers. Facts. Engineers don't hang out either together.
And engineers, producers, facts. They need to make that same love that they enforce that the artists gotta respect. So
yeah. And you have artists out here always like, you know, try to network and hang out, but you do not see that with
honestly, no videographer like a cross brand with great talent. They want to keep it all in their box. So.
Exactly. They want to keep their own clients. Same with the producers and the engineers.
But I feel like rappers do too. So I mean, it's still the same gameplay. We all are freelance right now. It ain't like, you know what I mean, nobody like.
Yeah, your fans are also allowed to be someone else's fans.
You know, it could just spark an interest from somebody.
No, I feel that. That's a good way of thinking about it. Working with all these people, like especially with videos and engineers and producers, how important is like quality to you?
Quality is everything. I mean, it's everything that I try to do. I mean, everything that I like live my life on is trying to be top tier, you know. So anything that's less than that, I guess.
Do you look at their old work?
Not necessarily. I mean, I don't need to. I do my research just on a trust factor, you know what I mean? Like, I can tell who is not, like, talented. I wouldn't reach out to you if you're not talented. And I keep it inside my circle, you know what I mean? I got a talented group of individuals that can shoot already, so
yeah.
I don't need to reach out too much because
you don't need to make that post. Hey, who can make me a video?
You know what I mean? And I trust that they gonna get better in time, so I reach out to them. Like I really reach out to them, and then when they busy, that's when I'm reaching out to different videographers and trying to get their work. So
yeah.
But my team comes first.
Plus, you guys have already built like such a large network.
So
you guys have already built such a large network. Like you don't really have to like go on, you know, Facebook and be like, hey, who do you guys recommend? Like you already know. You kind of already know.
Yeah.
Especially out here, it's a pretty small world.
Yeah.
So a couple questions that we can kind of just go off. What is the worst career choice a new artist could make starting off? What would you say that is?
I would say the worst mistake would be is worrying about what anyone thinks of you. Off rip. I mean, that's gonna be a life lesson, I guess, but that would be like number one lesson I would say going in. Like if you go in with the mindset like no matter if I make a mistake or if it's perfect, like I don't care what someone thinks about it. I think that's a great thing to tell new artists. Just off rip, like just really don't care. Like I know it sounds cliche or whatever, but like just don't care. Like just don't care because you're gonna have so many lessons that come with just experience that you're gonna be like, damn, like I thought that I cared about that, but I ended up not caring about that anyways. So I think that'd be the first thing. Just be like, come in this with a mindset of like, whatever anybody say, like I'm gonna go with my truth. And my truth is what I'm just gonna respect, even if I get shit that people critique on and be like, all right, this is not right or this wrong. Like, but I'm gonna just know my truth is what I believe in right now, even if it changed down the line. So.
Do you think since you're kind of like over, you know, caring what everybody thinks, do you think you can kind of tell when like new artists still care?
I mean, like, not caring just goes so many ways. Like, I can say I don't care, but still feel and show that I care. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Like, you gotta all around 100% not care. Like, you can't show no emotion. You can't show none of it because, like, that all factors in too. So yeah, I can see a new artist when he's timid, and I done heard him rap millions of times before, and then all of a sudden you put him in front of people, in front of a mic, and you're like, damn, like, you're wasting my time. So yeah, I could definitely see that when some artists don't care or don't have like or cares about an opinion of what somebody else thinks.
Do you want to answer that too?
Yeah, you gotta practice it though. You feel me?
Yeah,
you have to practice.
definitely.
So you don't just start overnight. Practice not caring. Before you know it, you just don't care.
Yeah. Respect.
All right. So, also another question: what is the biggest red flag when working with a new artist, producer, engineer? That you kind of picked up on, like, we're not gonna go down this road again.
Just lame activity. I mean, it could be any type of whatever way you want, but just come correct. I mean, we all adults, and I mean, if I'm working with even a younger artist as a team, it's just coming correct. Like, come correct. My song just dropped. You know what I mean? Come correct. Like, I don't want to be babying you, and I don't want to be wasting no time because my time is money. Your time is money. So, regardless of how serious you are or where you at in this music game, just take it serious. Like, take it as like it's 9 to 5 that you clocking in, and it could be your next break. So, my red flag is being serious. Yeah, for sure.
That's good advice, kind of, especially for like people that are kind of starting off. They don't really know. They're just think that they can work with their friends.
You gotta make sure it's somebody that's on the same level. And by the same level, I don't mean like talent-wise, because like talent and like music is like subjective. So it's just like it's hunger-wise. You feel me? Like if I'm willing to put up $100, are you willing to put up $100?
Or if you ain't got it, you willing to get it next time?
Whatever the case may be. Or even just match me my energy.
Right.
Feel me? If it ain't gotta be about money.
Tell me this song gonna break it, and we're gonna give me then. Like, do something, motivate me. You know what I mean? Let me know that you not just in here leeching. Like, I don't need leeches. Nobody need leeches. Right?
Everybody wanna rap. You know what I mean? Everybody wanna rap. Everybody wanna sing.
That's what I kind of appreciate about Style and Soul is you guys keep it so tight. Like, it's not like you have anybody on that's not doing anything.
We
you don't have like one person that's hanging out, coming to everything, just like, what's going on, guys?
No ghost members. No casters in the crew.
Jazz is like, they're in the car. Hanging out outside in the car. All right, so any final words? What's next? What just dropped? Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Come Correct is a vibe. I mean, it's gonna be for it's actually for the ladies. You know what I mean? It's gonna be for the ladies that's working, that's tired of lame activity, and that's like, you know what I mean? That's simply, you know what I mean?
It's gonna have a music video. I'm excited to see this little like
music video coming soon too.
Okay.
If they want it, you feel me? But it's basically just saying you got to come correct with the females. So I'm gonna give a shout out to the ladies on this one. And all my music just gonna always just stay true to everything I believe in. It's gonna be some jiggy shit and Style and Soul, and you're just gonna feel that when I speak. So.
Dope. Any last words, final shout outs?
Shout out the squad, Style and Soul. Shout out everybody, you know what I mean, that's rocking with us. We just gonna keep going up. It ain't really nothing that we ain't doing. Everybody needs shit. They gonna be true to that, and yeah, that's it.
Awesome.
Shout out to Arizona, you feel me? Everybody keep the energy up, we are moving as regardless if you see it or not, you feel me?
It took COVID. It took a lot and COVID.
Yeah, even during COVID, I gotta say, man,
I gotta see a lot of shit. I gotta see a lot of
people that work around, like not even just Arizona, just all the different states and everything, you know what I mean? Arizona been staying busy, you feel me?
Arizona show me
it's business minded. It's business minded. It's a lot of like-minded business people out here, you know what I mean? They got their stuff together. I can say that more than any other like little area. You feel me? Everybody got like LLCs and selling merch.
That's so exciting.
Regardless of what I think,
honestly, I think it's because a lot of people see it as an opportunity to be the first one out of here. So everybody like, yo, I gotta be the first one to say I'm gonna put it all together and do it. So everybody is working out here and got their own little individual little things that they think is gonna work, and that's what I like about it. Because you can step into whole different cliques that think this is the way they gonna make it or this is the way they gonna do it. And that's what's dope about
And
it.
it's a lot of free game like that.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like shout out Futuristic, you feel me?
Hell yeah.
Giving out tons of free game. And if you smart and picking it up, you feel me? Shout out to you if you doing something
Oh,
that
God.
other people ain't doing. So gotta give yourself credit for that.
Awesome. And before you get on out of here, you are going to
Oh,
freestyle
yeah, I got
for us.
freestyle.
Hey. All right. Well, let me give you the headphones. Here you go.
We're gonna switch that off.
Do you hear it?
Yeah.
So we won't hear it.
Give me a check.
You won't hear it.
Turn up a little bit. So good. I ain't even water now. I'm gonna go out. I saw this all in here. She really lost Capone, man. Stop. I ain't kissing no windows, but look, I've been through the rain. They selling soul is a team, so look, I rip what I claim. They say I'm earning my stripes like I was repping the game. Fuck the ones who keep on talking, I'ma speak out my pain. I keep on noticing snakes, so I feed them the rats. Pay attention to the ones who really know me speak facts. Quarantining, I've been solo, gotta keep me a mask. Say you got me, you gon' rob me, tell that boy it's a trap. No apple, I keep a mat. 60 smart and I'm black. They saying hip hop was dead, I guess I'm bringing it back. You should worry about the phone and I ain't taking no more losses. Straight up.
Hey, thank you.
That's it.